Once the bride and groom say I do and the reception is in full swing, the happy couple want to be involved in every moment of fun and celebration. But we've all been to weddings, and it's impossible for the couple to be in all places at all times. That's where pictures help capture the memories of the day. Well, my guests today have a unique way to add to the fun while collecting memories for a lifetime. Chad and Sherry Joyer are with Columbus Photobooth. Here it is. Pleasure to have both of you here.
Thank you for having us.
Chad, I'm going to ask you what this is all about, a photo booth. Is it like the old day photos where we would go in, sit down, and have a picture taken?
Well, yes and no. We've kind of modified it to the times. Everything is digital. We use a dye sublimation printout process, which is very important because our photos will last 100 years. If you have your photo taken at like a mall photo booth, it'll probably fade in 2 to 3 years. But we've also modified the booth so it's actually quite huge. We've had 14 people in that booth before.
So you take this to wedding receptions?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Look at Sherry's laughing. She said, this is really fun for you to do, isn't it?
It's wonderful. It's a lot of fun for everyone.
And why?
All ages. Well, they go in.
How does it
they
work,
can
actually?
go in, up to 14 people can walk in there and all have their picture taken at the same time. They can put props on and sunglasses and just have a great time. And their printout prints out in 8 seconds.
Their pictures, they get to keep the pictures?
They get to keep the pictures, and everyone will receive a picture.
And then, Chad, what about the bride and groom? Do they get any memories of this as well?
Oh, absolutely. We'll put it on a DVD for them. They'll have every picture, not only in our grid or photo strip printout, but we'll also give them the individual pictures too. Plus, we'll upload them to the internet and they can view them for 90 days.
Oh, well, that's a great idea too.
Yeah, it's great for the guests.
You know, Sherry, you said you enjoy it as much as the guests do. Why do you think this is such a hit at the reception?
Well, it's a lot of entertainment. It's something to do for the guests if they don't like to dance. They can, and everybody loves their picture taken.
Right.
So they can have something to take home with them.
You travel all around Columbus, so this thing you can take up, set down.
Mm-hmm. It's portable, and actually we design it so it can fit even in a standard sedan. So we can take it in any door frame, any elevator, any floor of any building, which is another real advantage over our product.
Usually, how long are you at a reception? If someone wants to book you, what should they think about as far as time for setup and takedown, and then when you're actually at the reception?
Yeah, our typical package is 4 hours. Some of them are 3 hours, some of them are 5 hours. It really depends on the size of the event. But it takes us about an hour and a half to set up and about an hour to tear down.
The pictures are instant, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, our printer's state-of-the-art. It'll print it out every 8 seconds, which is really important. We can really move the people through the booth. And let's say 10 people go in, all 10 get a picture, and we can have them a picture in their hand before the next group even gets in.
So do you have to wrangle these people? I mean, really, if they, because I'm sure, you know, after you've had a cocktail or two and then somebody wants to come in the booth and take their picture, you got to be a little bit of,
well, that's why we have 2 attendants. We usually have one.
2 attendants,
absolutely,
yeah.
To kind of manage the flow and the line and explain people what to do when they're in the booth, give them some ideas of some common poses, and then we have somebody managing the scrapbook and the printouts.
We're usually friends with them by the end of the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure you are. They want to keep coming back again.
Back and back.
And do the bride and groom ever get in themselves?
We always make it a point to get them in. Sometimes they're busy, they don't think about it, but our policy is always make sure the bride and groom and usually the wedding party gets in with them too.
Okay, one more time. How does this all work? Somebody's standing in line, then they get in, and Sherry, go for it.
Okay, they stand in line. They walk in. If 12 people go in, some people can stand behind the bench, sit on the bench, and kneel down in front, and that gets all 12. Then they go in, and they push color, black and white, or sepia. They have 3 choices, and it starts taking their picture in 10 seconds. It takes 4 pictures, and you have 10 seconds in between each picture, so you have time to move around or change props, new poses.
And plus they can see themselves on the screen in between.
They can see themselves in the preview and the live preview, and then when they come out, it prints out in 8 seconds.
And their fun is done.
And everyone gets a print.
And we've had some people come back 30 times in one event.
Absolutely.
And it just, you know, it's an icebreaker, too, because we set it up and we have them in the booth before the bride and groom arrive. Not everybody likes to dance. This is something everybody likes to do.
So how should folks get a hold of you if they want to talk to you about coming to their reception?
They can call my wife, 614-961-8648, or they can visit our website, which is thecolumbusphotoboothcompany.com.
I noticed you said call you, Sherry, so you're the one that has to deal with everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm the customer service rep.
The brains behind operation. Oh, did I say that?
Hey, I agree.
It's nice to see both of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it.